You know, and on top of that, I went to go get glasses. I needed new glasses. I went to go pick up my glasses, and my regular glasses were a little bit weird. Everything looked like really off, and my computer glasses didn't even work. And I'm going back and forth between, you know, end of April, no, well, all of May, you know, I think end of April and all of May, going back and forth to the doctor saying, why can't we get this prescription right? And unfortunately, I had to go somewhere else to buy the glasses, and it was just like back and forth, back and forth. And he tells me, I actually did that right before I picked up my daughter. I went in to go get these computer glasses, and I cannot see at all through them. And they said, look, we've remade your glasses 3 times, and we're just going to give you a refund. So, you know, it was like I was dealing with all this stress. I can't get, my eyes are hurting me because I can't get proper computer glasses. And I'm home I'm home when I'm home, I spend a good deal of time on the computer. You know, and even my outside glasses, all they really had to do was just lower the progression. But it's supposed to be for distance, but I felt like I could see better for distance with my other glasses. I just couldn't read with them anymore. I can read with these, but I don't see that well in as far as I could with my other glasses. But they lowered the progression. I can see much better, but I don't know why maybe they lowered it a little too much, and now to read, you know, I got to do like this, you know. So this is all the stuff I was dealing with last week. I was just so frustrated. So I kept my distance glasses so that I could read with them, and I drive with them, but I still don't have computer glasses, and I'm still using my old ones, which are about 4 to 6 years old, and my eyes hurt because I'm straining after a while with them on. So it's just really, I had such a frustrating week, and you know, I had doctor's appointments, and I feel like it doesn't end because I still haven't got my refund, and then, you know, I'm dealing, you know, I was, you know, really stressed out because of finances, and you know, but it was, when my daughter was here, it was very calm. We just really just relaxed. We went on a Marvel marathon, watching all the Avengers, Iron Man, Thor, you know, all of the Avengers, Ant-Man. We were just watching everything while we were here, and so she really, all she said was that she wanted to relax, and she just wanted to eat at specific places, and that's what we did. So, you know, I was a little stressed out, but it wasn't too bad financially. That was one of my stresses with the finances, is I was expecting $200 back on my accounts, and they weren't there. And I'm like, you know, this couldn't have happened at a worse time because my daughter's here. But, you know, I didn't get the refund for the glasses until yesterday, when my daughter had already left. So, but again, it wasn't that bad. Her boyfriend had given her money, spending money, so it wasn't too bad financially. You know, spent a lot of money on groceries, but it wasn't too bad. So, you know, I'm still dealing with it. You know, still, so I had to do the dispute this morning, and I still don't have glasses, and I had to go get my son's pills, and I don't know what happened to the clinic, but the only person who's there is a receptionist, and she's just one of the rudest people you could ever work with. And she says the lady who ordered them is off until Monday, and I'm like, okay, but can you just tell me if both pills are there, because I don't want to be driving all the way out to Alvin. And she says, I can't tell you that. I'm busy, and I'm like the only staff here today with 2 doctors and all these people. I can't help you. So I don't want to go out there unless I make sure that I got both the pills, because sometimes they say it's too early and I can't get his pills. I have to wait. But she said, yeah, he got pills here, but I don't know. It's like two prescriptions. I don't know if he got both. So now I got, you know, so I still have to deal with the stress of that. This is what I hate about going to the free clinics. You're at the mercy of these people. And really upset that the government is trying to tell me that he's not disabled. Really? Why don't you let him live with you for 2 weeks? Take him off his meds, and will you tell me if he's mentally disabled or not? And nobody will fight, because this is a Republican state, and if you were in a Democratic state, it'd be different. But when you're in a Republican state, they look for every excuse not to help you. So, you know, so he got denied, and they said that we're not allowed to reapply for another year. I mean, he had to drop a class because he couldn't handle 4 classes, which means it's going to take him double the time to graduate. So I'm just dealing with it's really hard when you feel like things are so out of your control. They're beyond your control, you know, and, you know, so finances and medication, and now I'm scared. Like, if the staff is off for the week and she couldn't give me the details as to why, if they close down that place or start doing cutbacks and take my son off his meds, you know, tell me they can't take care of my son, I am in huge trouble. My son will not be able to go back to college. It's going to be horrible. Without his meds, it's unlivable. It's unlivable conditions. I mean, he's under OCD, but without the compulsion. He has an obsessional disorder, which falls under OCD. And he's got the anxiety, he's got the bipolar, and he's got the depression. And like I said, they think he's got a very, very mild case of autism. Without his meds, it's impossible to live with him. And he in no way will be able to do college if he can't get his meds. So now I'm worried, you know. And so I've got all of this stress on me. And I was like, God, please don't tell me this is going to be a yearly thing, that 2 weeks in June are like the worst weeks of my life. So yeah, so it's been difficult. I cut my nails. I don't know why this time the wraps didn't stay. They stood for like 2 to 3 weeks. These lasted me about a week. So I was like just so frustrated. I was like, I'm just gonna take all my wraps off and just cut my nails and start afresh. And I give them a break from the wraps too, because I'm diabetic. Sometimes my nails get fungus with the wraps. So I just cut them all down and I'm starting fresh. Let them breathe a little bit. And I probably, my blood pressure and my diabetes is probably up because of all I've eaten with my daughter. So I got to get back on track with that. But other than that, just always got to be grateful. My husband had a relapse because he's a workaholic, and I just got to thank God that he's doing well. Both of my children are doing well right now, and I just pray to God that on Monday, both his pills are there, and that I don't get any surprises.